You've all heard about Roaring Kitty and his electrifying influence on the GameStop saga. But amidst the excitement and hype, there's an important question we need to address. Is Roaring Kitty a distraction for retail investors, especially in light of GameStop's recent earnings miss? We'll unpack the latest financial reports, analyze the broader implications, and explore whether the spotlight on Roaring Kitty is steering investors away from critical data.
My positions are mine, it's like those are my positions. I'm not working with anybody else.
Why does he have to insert that? I mean, don't we all assume that's the case? I assumed he was just a regular retail trader. But I guess he had to reaffirm. He's not working for anybody, apparently. But he does support
I believe
the
this guy.
CEO.
He might be able to do it, right? That's not a guarantee. GameStop finds itself in a very unique situation, just like it did last time, right? Not just in the gaming space per se, but you have a company where you actually have so many people rooting for it, right? They're rooting for it to work out, myself included. How often does that happen?
Oh, the degeneracy is real. Oh my gosh.
Here you go. All right. Cheers. Cheers. I got it up there. So those are my only positions. As you know about me, I'll take it's a true YOLO. Oh.
I mean, how can you take this guy seriously? All right, guys, so here's the reality of the situation, all right? With GameStop, let's move past all of the hype and let's look to see why I think Keith Gill here, Roaring Kitty, is a distraction from what's really going on under the hood with this company, all right? Revenue's down 10% year over year, okay? Negative 10% revenue growth. And next year's is projected to go even lower, 4% lower. Okay, but it keeps going. Earnings growth year over year is down 83%. And hey, next year the company is projected to do 500% earnings growth. How does that make sense? And the answer is that I don't think they're going to get that 500% earnings growth year over year next year, especially the numbers that we're seeing this year, all right? So with all those bad numbers, right now, their PE is sitting at 2,261. And next year, it's projected to go down 83%. Now, this PE is obviously way inflated, all right? Especially for a retail store to have this outrageous PE. We're not talking Nvidia here. We're talking a retail store. All right, now the average PE for its competitors is around here, okay, as you can see on the screen, versus the 2,261. Okay, this is obviously inflated. Now, the company is also sitting on 2 times debt versus equity. And I don't think with all of this counted together that GameStop is going to pull it together. And I certainly don't think that they're going to grow like they want you to think they are going to. And I think they are using this Roaring Kitty guy and really the community that is inspired from this guy to try to save what's left of the company. Okay. Now they missed earnings report, as you can see here recently, and this was posted about 16 hours ago. Now notice that Keith Gill comes out with his live stream today in lieu of the missed earnings report. Okay, guys, this is all a distraction, and you guys are buying a narrative in the market rather than looking at the actual numbers. Okay. And today it's down 39%, the stock, in just a matter of one day, as you saw Keith Gill watching his own shares demise in real time. All right. So I definitely wouldn't YOLO this trade, guys. In fact, I wouldn't YOLO any stock ticker. I think that's a horrible idea. Not unless it's, like an index that I guess would make more sense to do that. But guys, when you are going for individual companies, especially a shit one like GameStop here, and you put all your eggs in one ticker, I mean, I shouldn't have to explain the amount of risk, especially in a name like GameStop. But even if it was Nvidia or Apple or one of those, hey guys, if you got something from this video, YouTube is suggesting that you're gonna like this next one. So check that out, and I will see you guys in the next video.